Starting any essay or writing assignment is like planning your makeup look. You have to think about your audience. Is it a dinner party in a black dress, so heavy makeup with colorful eyeshadow? Or is it an afternoon lunch, so light makeup with pink tones? Who is my audience and how can I capture their attention? Once I have my audience in mind, I can start with the primer. What has previously been said about the topic, and were those people right or wrong? How will I build on this and advance this conversation? Now, it's time to start writing. Happy dance, happy dance. First, I grab my first aid beauty primer and start my outline. For me, what works best is letting the stream of consciousness flow. Get it all out there on the page. Now, I take my NARS Tinted Moisturizer, which is my foundation. This is the biggest part of your job, the bulk of the writing. If you mess this up, the essay will be ruined. What we have here is the bones of our essay. Does the amount of foundation do its job in evenly covering my face and answering the reader's key questions at hand? Next, we think about the tone of this color. Will this tone appeal to the reader? Will our tone move them emotionally yet attract them logically? If we were to step back and take a glance at our even application, would it be scannable? Would the most important aspects of our writing stand out? Now I use my tape-shaped concealer to cover any extra blemishes and to take the first step in highlighting the proper areas of my face. This is extremely important as we want to set a good foundation for our other highlighting. This is when we want the weight of our essay to be on our verbs. We do not want improper contour of our face or weight distribution on nominalizations, adverbs, or adjectives. No, we want to get our reader to the verb in less than 8 words and make sure that verb carries the weight. Next, I have here Kat Von D's setting powder, which is to hold all of the foundation and concealer for the entire night. Once we put on this powder, we cannot add any more liquid to our face, so we need to make sure that everything that is on our face is here for a reason. We need to make sure that every word in the essay is taking up valuable real estate and is meant to be there. I have another Kat Von D product here, which is our contouring palette. We are going to be adding bronzer to the places of our face that we want to look hollow, so under the cheekbones and the forehead. By then adding powdered highlighter on top of the areas we previously highlighted, we will create a beautiful contour that will accentuate the best parts of our face. This is when we want to dance the reader from old to new. We want to accentuate the new information but not make it too overwhelming, so we start with old information and dance our reader to the new information that we want them to take away. Now I'm going to add blush. Blush is not necessary, but your makeup would look incomplete without it, and our essay would be incomplete without editing. So we need to read our writing assignment out loud and make changes as we go. This may take several brushes and readings to get it right. I'm now going to move on to the eyes, and since I'm moving on, I'm going to move on and share my writing with someone new. It is important to share your writing so that you can get a clear perspective and someone who is not attached to any of the words and will not be afraid to tell you what works and what doesn't. Now my favorite part, the eyeshadow. I'm going to be using Kylie Jenner's palette to paint on my eyes, remembering the original audience I was intending. I'm going to polish and edit my writing from the suggestions I've received, all the while remembering my intended tone and audience for the intended piece. And here we are with the finished look.